Now, despite efforts by officers from the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Ghana Police Service to ensure the free flow of traffic in the Flowerport area, motorists remain stuck in the gridlock. Now, according to some drivers, the congestion is particularly intense during peak hours, and they hope it will ease once the Flowerport flyover project is completed. ChannelOne News' Philip Nilate joins us live from the Flowerport flyover area. Thank you very much, Philip, for joining us and paint us a picture of the current situation. What does it look like at the Flowerport interchange?
So, Nana, at the Flowerport runabout, as at 8 p.m., one would think that, well, the traffic situation here will be better, but it's still the same from about 5 to this period. You can see behind me vehicles aren't moving. Some have stayed here for quite some time. It moves for some few minutes and the gridlock happens for a very long time. You can see the track there is stuck because of not getting a place to pass because of a vehicle that has blocked it. The MTTD officers are also within the intersection area trying to salvage the situation or address the situation. But before that, let me just engage this driver. I understand he's been in the traffic for a very long time before he got here. Open here saying?
Number to check the next one.
Okay. So he actually doesn't want to speak because I think he's been in this particular gridlock for a very long time. So Nana, the situation here is that the traffic situation here hasn't been better. It's been very difficult for motorists who use this particular place. People on the Spintex Road moving to Accra Mall area have been in gridlock for a very long time. They are just hoping that if the president commissions the flyover or this particular project is going to ease the stress they've been going through. Just behind me is the stretch coming from the Mahama runabout. Right. You can see in your shots there, it's really been a great challenge here. What is happening right here is that some of the individuals who are trying to get the vehicles to move smoothly are also saying that the drivers should coordinate themselves very well. So that, but certainly there isn't any place for the vehicles to move. So it's going to be the situation for a very long time. Before I started this report, I spoke to some Okada riders, that is commercial motor riders, and they stated that by 10 p.m. well, the traffic situation should come down or should ease. But if you are working at Spintex area, then you would have to stay in the office for a very long time before you move your vehicle. Else, you are going to be in traffic for a very long time before you get home during the peak hours that start around 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. So now that has been the situation here that we've been reporting from 5 p.m. when or 4 p.m. when we got to this particular location. It's not changed. We are just hoping that upon the commissioning of this particular project is going to ease. The MTTD officials are also in the thick of the traffic trying to direct vehicles to go about this particular runabout easily. But none of that is the picture or that is the situation that is happening here.
Very well. Now, I would like to give our viewers a better understanding of the situation. So let's do a step-by-step approach to this. Help us with a picture of what it looks like when you're coming from the tunnel, I mean from East Legon, even before you hit the Palace Mall stretch at the Flowerport area. And then you can take us through from the major Mahama runabout at Airport Hills coming onto the interchange. Then we can look at when you make the runabout, what it looks like going into Spintex. So if we can have these pictures, because I'm sure there should be some variations regarding these areas.
Rightly so. So let me take you to the middle of this particular interchange or the intersection so that you would understand what is really happening here. So this is the intersection properly, or beneath the flyover, and just in this particular area, the vehicles moving to this particular side, that is on my right side, are moving towards the underbridge.
Right.
Yes, the underbridge. And you can see that they are all stuck in the traffic there. We also understand that some form of construction work is ongoing at the underbridge area. That is also adding up to the gridlock that the motorists are also facing here. So that is it. You have there vehicles moving to the underbridge. To my right side is also vehicles moving from the Accra Mall area to say Spintex, or moving to the Temamoto Way area. And you can see in the shots that is also, they are also stuck, or they are in the traffic situation here. And far to my right side, taking you to this particular version or this particular place, is vehicles coming from the Mahama roundabout. And you can also see that the place is also quite choked. They've also raised concerns about how big the intersection is, that the roundabout here is quite big. Well, we are not technical people. We may not know the reason why it's been constructed in such a way, but they're also raising concerns about that. But we are just hoping that, as it's been said by some individuals, that around 10 p.m. the situation will be okay. We are just hoping and praying that it will go as planned. But until the project is commissioned, the traffic situation is going to be same here for quite some time.
Right. The project is expected to be commissioned on Tuesday by the president. What can you report about the current state of the project?
So, with the current state of the project, we know that it's within 90% complete, or more than 90% complete. And some form of drawings have been done on the project, stating that this particular project is in a way ready for it to be commissioned. But we know that there are some little works that are supposed to be done to finalize the whole construction progress. This particular project took 93 months for it to be done, and also is being constructed by China Railway Engineering Ghana Limited. And we know that it started somewhere 2017 March. So we are expecting that by next Tuesday, November 19, the president, together with his entourage and the roads minister and other individuals or officials, will come here in their numbers and commission this project, and also give the chance to motorists to use the flyover or the interchange to ease the traffic situation here. It's not fully completed, but we are hoping that by this weekend, or say before it's been commissioned, all the other works that are supposed to be done will be done for it to be commissioned.
Grateful, Philip. Thank you so much for your time, and we wish you well. Philip Nilate is my colleague here from the Channel One newsroom, reporting live from the Flowerport interchange on the Spintex Road, connecting Spintex to East Legon. Well, let's now hear from the Director of the Department of Urban Roads, James Amo Godfred, who has been explaining to Channel One News how the completion of the project will help ease traffic congestion in the area.
This interchange that we've done allows us to convert that barrier into a good edge where we can just move over and change direction. What we have now, starting from the Palace Mall side, you can get into East Legon area, which is the northern side of the motorway, or you can make a right towards Tema. That takes you towards the east. Getting onto the bridge, you could also come from the East Legon side and come to the southern side towards Cantonments, or come from the Shiashi side and also get onto the bridge. We also do realize that with the efficiency that is likely to bring, we are going to have congestion at both ends, particularly the Cantonments end. And we are all preparing that ground to be able to move into Cantonments and allow the dispersion of the traffic. Originally, we were not too comfortable with that. But what you realize studying the system is that most of the vehicles getting close to the Gifford Road interchange overpass normally will make a right and go and make a left into cantonments anyway. So what we are trying to do is that at the ground level at the overpass, we'll create another exit into cantonments to be able to relieve the congestion a bit, because we do anticipate that it's going to be quite congested because of the speed with which the vehicles from East Legon and beyond will get to that area.